Today I am here with Director X to talk about the AEW promotional video along with other videos he has done within his last 20-year career. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm good too. It's windy outside, but it's not windy in Florida because that is where AEW has their shows every single week. Now, break down the All Elite Wrestling video package that was shown to the public today.
Uh, they wanted to celebrate their year in and do something a little different and tell their story. So, I got the call. We got involved.
Who gave you the call? Was it Cody Rhodes? Was it Tony Khan?
It was, to my management, to my production company from, I guess, TNT. It's not as sexy as a personal phone call from one of the wrestlers, but you know what I'm saying? That's the way the business gets done.
Now, how much handling did you have to do with the characters? Because I've seen all the clips of that video and it all matched the character's persona. Did you have any input at all, or did you talk with the talent beforehand?
I actually have a very good friend who works with our team who loves wrestling, loves it. In fact, he did some wrestling himself in one of those indie leagues and, played a manager character. Like, he just loves it. He knows a lot of the guys so he came down with us and he worked with me, to figure out what would be a scene that would work for each person. So it really reflected who they were.
Yeah, I love what I've seen there. In fact, I've seen some of it when they played it on Monday Night Raw, and I was like, oh, snap, an AEW commercial on Monday Night Raw. So was you happy with the finished product?
Yeah, definitely. It was a great project to be part of, and I was very impressed with these guys.
Now, after it was shown to the public, what's been the reaction towards the AEW roster, if you got any reaction towards them yet?
I mean, I see a little bit on social media. People seem to be happy with it and enjoy it. And, it's you always want people to like your work.
Exactly.
I'm discovering AEW. So it's been a great journey for me.
Since you're discovering it so far, what has been your favorite match since you've discovered AEW?
I mean, when I was in Jacksonville, I went out and saw one of the shows. And it was crazy, man. I was screaming like I was a kid again. The stuff they do is nuts. Even while we're cutting together, my editor and I were like, these people are crazy.
Oh my God. Well, any crazy moments you've seen over there?
It's hard, bro. I wish I had my stories up because they only go up for 24 hours. I shot a bunch of stuff. The stunts they do. If I was going to do one of the things they do, it'd take me a day. There'd be safety and meetings and cameras and rigs and, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they just do it. They just do it. It's wild.
Now, you've also been in the industry for 20 plus years. Some of your favorite videos that I've seen that you directed were from G-Unit, the DMX video, and the Sean Paul video way back in the early 2000s and some from the mid 90s. Have you ever thought about going back to these locations where you shot them and think to yourself, man, I shot these videos here?
No, I mean, you just kind of shoot and keep it moving. You can do your reminiscing on the project itself. You know what I mean? Like, you can go take a look. And besides, some of those things were built, so there is no going back.
What has been your favorite video you've been part of throughout your whole career?
I don't really have a favorite for my whole career. You just kind of have eras, like the Usher era, the You Got It Bad was a big moment. The Sean Paul era, Give Me the Light was a big moment. For Drake, who's still in his moment era, is Hotline Bling was a big moment. It's like before that, Iggy Azalea was a moment. The Fancy video, like you just hit these markers, and so yeah, there's a lot of that.
And the most recent video that you've also shot was the Ariana Grande one, 34 plus 35, which is also one of the best videos I've seen this year. What went through your mindset when it came to creating the storyboard and all the aesthetics that we've seen on there?
I mean, for Ariana, she's very, very, very involved. And it's hard to really come up with a concept with. I remember we were talking about doing some other video. I'm like, hey, what if we did this? And then she'd send me a video where she's doing that. And I go, what about this? And she'd send me another video where she's done that. She's literally, she's done absolutely everything in her career. So it's not easy coming up with an idea for her. But she had a bunch of elements that she liked. And then for me, it wasn't so much coming up with the idea as much as making her ideas turning it into a story. And that's how we got to, polka dots, robots, scientists, and fembots. It's obvious when you think about it.
It's one of the best
Right.
videos. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was about to interrupt you. One of the best videos I've seen this year. I love everything that you and everybody else put into it. Now
Thank you.
you've also.
It's a weird one though. I guess maybe that's why it's so much fun to watch, because it's just so like, what the hell is going on,
Now you've also directed a few episodes of the TV show. Sorry, a few episodes of the TV show October Faction. Tell us more about how you got into that.
Again, the business side of it, called one of my agents and sat down, had a conversation with those guys. They really wanted to do something that spoke to racism, but was still fun and exciting, and that came together.
And I believe that was the first time you've directed TV episodes, was it?
Not the very first time, but I don't do a whole lot of TV, so it was fun to go over there for a minute.
Did you have any challenges when it came to, okay, I'm going to direct music videos, to now directing TV episodes?
No, there isn't, at least for me. Technically, it's all the same equipment, same crew, same rules, same all that. That's the same. And as you can see from the Ariana Grande thing, I enjoy directing actors, right? So for me, it was just another shoot.
Just another day in the office.
Another day in the office with monsters and guns and, secret compartments and secret societies. Just, yeah.
You work with a lot of huge names in this industry. Are there some names that you have not worked with yet that you would like to work with?
Yeah, The Weeknd and I are overdue. We need to do something.
Long overdue?
Long overdue, especially hometown boys. We really got to get this sorted.
Now, when it comes to music videos now that you've directed compared to then, how long would the post-production would take for you and your team?
It's about the same, but the technology allows for us to move. I don't know if it's faster, just the options to do effects are different now. So, but it really hasn't changed much. Again, most of the big change has been film. We don't shoot on film anymore, shooting digitally.
Was at first when people were starting to shoot digitally, was it hard to adjust for you at the time?
No. I mean, same lenses, all that. It took a minute for the quality to get somewhere that really meant something. But now we're there. I mean, you can't tell. So no one can tell. No one can tell.
Now, where have you got your inspiration to shoot music videos?
You start with the music. You start listening to the record and let that move you. Where is that going to take you? And, then there's also the artist and what they want to do. Like with Ariana, she had ideas of elements she wanted to see. So sometimes it is you yourself putting something together, and sometimes it's making sense of an artist's ideas. I think I want to do this. And you're like, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Now, speaking of music videos, I'm going again. Do you have any memories of very hard days where you shot videos and then you were satisfied that the very hard shoot was over?
I mean, look, especially music videos, especially back in the day, I didn't stop. I just didn't stop shooting. I would have people working for 20 hours. I would go, we do it. I was young and awake. You know what I'm saying? And we would just grind. I remember coming out of a shoot for Nelly, EI.
Oh my God,
everyone
one of my favorites.
Everyone was asleep. We're shooting one final scene in a bathroom, like overly sexualized scene because we're all 20 something. And we walked outside and the entire crew was sleeping on the lawn. A 20-hour day.
I guess you were the one to ring them all up to be like, hey, all of you wake up, let's go back.
Next time. Bro, I didn't stop. So there's no shoots where I'm like, oh, thank God it's over. I'm sure the crew was like, thank God it's over. I was more like, oh, man, I just needed one more hour.
Now I'm going back to the AEW video and talk about the clips again. Where is it all shot on the same day or the same week?
Oh no, over 2 days. Over 2 days.
Oh, over 2 days. Ooh, you guys are a machine.
Oh yeah, we move. I mean, film crews are an efficient bunch.
Now, of all the ideas that came to your head and the ones that was presented to you, were there some that you thought to yourself, maybe I could have done this way or in another way?
No, I like what we did. I think what we did really kind of fits those guys and ladies. I think everyone had a scene that really represents their character well. So I think we put together some good visuals for everyone.
And my final question for you, what are some of your plans within the next year?
My plans in the next year? Well, my plans in the next month is get out of quarantine and see my son. In Canada, we got to do 14 days when you come back.
Oh, is your son doing okay?
My son's great. 10 years old, living life. But I just got back from this run, from doing all this work. I just got back to Canada, so I gotta order. Thank God for Uber Eats.
Exactly. Well, it was great to speak with you today, Director X. Again, I've been a huge fan of your work for the last 20 years, so I'm happy to finally speak with you.
I appreciate you. Young, you don't even look like you're 20 yet.
I'm 30. Trust me, I've gotten that all the time within the last decade, so I'm used to it.
You're lucky. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the love.